Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. All forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. Government required disclaimer, Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose.
Good afternoon, guys. It's almost 2 o'clock for the FOMC announcement, and we'll see which direction it's going to go. And so this morning I did a 5-minute clip just about CHOP, and just been waiting for this FOMC. So you can see it's been whipping like this. And let's go to the first chart. See, they're pushing up. I have a feeling, I don't actually, after the announcement we'll know, but I have a feeling they're going to try to fill in some of this gap here. There's an order block at 1220, so, or 2,200 there. And you can see there's a resistance. So we'll find out if they're going to do this, or they're going to, can they shoot it down to this level. It's one of these two levels. We're going to find out right away here. And we're done this range, so let's get rid of that. I'll get rid of this one. And we got this order block and where we are right now. I can get rid of this one for now too. So basically what I'm looking for is between these two ranges here for the FOMC. And right now, as you can see, we've had, it's been sitting above all these market makers here. Look how many days of market makers here. So this looks like it's going to be a major resistance level here. But let's do a long volume point. So where the major volume is, ironically enough, actually I'm going to move a little bit farther back. Yeah, it's right here at 970. So shoot, I hate when I do that. Let's just move it across. And I'm going to put a line for this volume point of control where all that volume is the past couple of days. So they're setting up their accumulation phase. So we're going to go, I'm going to get rid of this now. I don't need this anymore. And I'm going to just have it just a little bit thicker for now. Just want a different color. I'll just go hot pink or something stupid like that. And I'll go 6 for now. There we go. So we know where the basic line is, where they've been playing around all day. So if it breaks this zone here, we'll see if it gets down. And there's a lot of ugliness there. So it's been sitting quite quietly, and so FOMC pattern is working right now. So let's just invert it. So what they're doing is maybe till 3:30, we don't know. With FOMC, you never know. Okay, so with all that being, we've got all these numbers done. Let's see where we are here. Let's see where we are here. Pushing up. Let's move this across. And then this morning I did a video. Oh, before I do that, this is where I'm thinking of my push-up. See where it's hitting this marker here? And if it really goes, then we go to 800. Because it is FOMC. Okay, so she is starting to creep up. But we've got 2 minutes before they start going crazy. And as you can see, look at that whole morning of CHOP. Little marker, and then it's starting to move down, move up. So we know we're within that good area now. And yeah, 12.2, where that little square is, we're good to go. And now, as you can see, if I got in early enough using this, it would have been perfect. We are at 127 extension, looks like 141. There is a day trend marker. I don't know if that's buy or sell. That's day trend sell, resistance marker. And we got a lot of other markings going up. I better change this to live. I played one last night just to do a test. Okay, other than that, we're good to go. Now let's see what they're going to do after FOMC. I'm just going to check on the news. It's supposed to be at 2 o'clock, I think. They said FOMC. So let's move this across. CNBC. .75. We'll see what they do, and we're going to find out later. Updated 2 hours ago. Okay, good enough. That's all I need to know. We're going to watch the markers. I'm going to open this up too for myself. I got a bad reflection here. Sorry, I'm gonna... There, now I can see my screen a little bit better. I was getting a lot of reflection. There it goes. There's the FOMC pop. Now let's see what they're going to do in the next minute or two. We'll give it a couple of minutes for them.
Institution line alert.
So are they going to crash it? Or are they going to push it? We're going to find out here. Data's moving so fast. We're down to 50. And what we should do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put a new Superdome for now. Let's see how fast this stuff is moving. 47, 30, 20, 16, 20. That's insane. I don't think my graphics can even keep up with that speed right now. They're dumping 1500. So they went from 12,048 to, wow, knocked off 3 stops. I'll let them keep on playing. They destroyed all the chop there. That's just disgusting how fast it goes. 12,048. We'll let them play for a while. We'll give them a few minutes. After they do all that big pop, then we can start looking at which direction it's actually going to go. Because it could be an instant reversal just to knock everybody out. Now let's see what the news says. Did they say anything? Because it just... Let's see what they see, if there's anything that's on there live.
Institution line alert.
Yeah, so they increased it by 0.75. Three-quarters of a point. The Wednesday, third consecutive rise. 2-year chart. Remember, it was only temporary, guys. So I'll let them play around. We're moving at 72 points a minute. So of course I'm not going to get destroyed at 72 points a minute. And I'll let the averages break out here, finish up here. Now let's find out where the tops and the bottoms are. So basically what happened, if we're looking at this chart, it knocked all the way down here and it looks like this is where it stopped. So we'll find out if it keeps on going down. Yeah, so you can see where this marker and this marker is. This is where the zone is right now. So let's go and do a region just like that. That's where it is right now. So if it starts turning around, we could take the fade coming back, because this is, you know, where the volume point of control is right here. From all that volume from 2 days ago. It looks like they're just trying to buy cheaper contracts. I don't think they're going to break it down even farther down. Look at this, yeah. Well, okay, let's go like this. Let's see if it gets down to that level. And if it's at that level, we'll find out, because that's where all the volume was. And we'll let them play, let them just go up and down for a while. Let him do that shakeout. And yeah, of course all my indicators are just firing away because of this. Okay, perfect. So we're in zone 2 now. So the only thing I like about zone 2 is if it does do a turnaround, I can do a buy-in. But because it's FOMC, we'll just gotta wait. You got 10 more minutes before the buy signal comes in. And we'll see. So it went from 2,500 contracts to just destroying all the stops. We're going to get down to the area of interest. We're getting really close to the area of interest. We're at the 800 level. They're just killing Delta right now. So it's amazing how fast it dropped. You really think about it, only on 2,500 contracts buy sell. It's we had a 670 right here, okay guys? So we had our first 670. They're still going to try to drop it like a stone. Okay, we're getting to our bottom here. And now let's see if this thing might turn around. It's all red. Just 72.5 points a minute. Not interested. Needs to give me some breathing room here. So far from 60 to 17. Okay, well that's playing around right now. I want to go to Fox Business and see. Not Fox News, Fox Business. Fox Business. Set for a rate hike. So before then they were up 0.67. Now they're just crashed. Okay, so it's starting to stabilize. We're almost at the stabilization point, but we're going to just keep on watching the delta for now. All I'm interested is watching this delta, see how far it goes, see if it keeps on blasting down. I do have another marker there and I don't know why. That could have been the bottom of the range maybe. Let me just take a look at another chart here. Come on. Nice and quiet. Still holding. You can tell that she's starting to tap out here. Right at 0. Just give it a few more punches. Maybe we can take the turn around. And this is what it's looking like right now. Order block. Okay, so that's the reason why. Did it almost hit our order block? Okay. So they're basically getting down here before they turn around. Look at it move. It's really moving quite aggressively. Okay. We're almost at order block. It would be nice if we could just hit it. If we do, then I'll feel a little more comfortable. We're down negative 0.9495. This is the first reversal. I don't have any green, so I'm not interested. And for I'm not going to be getting any crazy trend lines. They're so noisy, this chart today. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of the day trend. Get rid of a few more lines here. I'll put it on a different chart. I'll remove that. I need that, I need that, I need that. That doesn't show anything. That will give me a couple markers. TrendTracker. It's fine. Delta alert is just a graphic. No, so everything else should be fine now. So now we're from 72 to 59. Starting to hopefully get a little bit better here. But we'll let them vibrate up and down for a while. And this is what I mean by the first marker when you're on the super extremities. Let's see, they hit the trend tracker, so we have to watch. We got 215. At 215, we might be able to take the buy-in. Gotta find out what these two red lines are. Why do I have two red lines there? Okay, interband. We can get rid of those today too. Because this is not a normal day. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of interband. This one. And also interband as well. There we go. Clean up a few more lines there. Perfect. Now all these lines are order blocks, right? So we smashed through the order block. This is our 50% range. We actually hit 161. So it actually just only hit the 161 range, which is quite shocking actually, just immediate. So it hit its target, so maybe they're going to be done for the reversal. But we'll find out. It could go 200. We're not done yet. I want to get this number down from 58 a little bit less. It might even just go up to here and fade down again. But see, I'm in a red zone, so with being in the red zone right now, I'm not interested right now. Gonna wait for the green, and then we can go from there. Basically, they hit their almost their target. We're still moving on an average at 51 points. These things will start dropping down big time now, because this one with the next, let me see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 30. Maybe this will get down to 30. We'll find out right away. 45. Really, 45 still? Wow. It'd be really nice that you could take that trade right at FOMC, but man, if you're on the wrong side of the trade, you blow up your account immediately. So kind of feel sorry for the crypto guys out there that's been mining for quite a while. I have a miner myself. I'm still letting it run. Just playing around with different coins, just adding coins up slowly. It's basically a break-even venture now, but it was running really well. It was giving you free money. It's basically was just handing you money hand over fist. I was just throwing it in savings there. So, actually still fading down. See if it gets a double bottom on here, and maybe we can get a new shot at it. At least it's dropping at least 5 points around now, from 45 to 40. All right. Oh, one more minute before the 215 marker. It's funny is you're watching Delta. Delta's holding, you know, just floating around 500, 500, 500, 550, 560, 570. The price is hardly moving. At 38 points now. Yeah, it's just creeping down. Let's get down to hopefully around 15, and then we can manage it and start taking a trade in. Just give it some time. So we got it's 2 o'clock. We only got 2 more hours, so that kind of blows. No, we got 3.5 hours. Yeah. See if they can get to their double bottom. Delta's 200. This is order block area. My curiosity is on that order block. I want to make sure I can get it right on the money. I'm just really curious how I have it at. I'm just gonna adjust the line right on the money. Maybe I already have it correct. I'm just a little off. I'm off by 1 point. So the order block's at 472. That's where it is. Okay. So the order block is at 11,742. If you were long buyers, and this is where your stop is, you'd be just choked right now because they've knocked everybody's stops out. And before that big wave, let's see if we can focus it this way. See how it was working. Knocking some of the liquidity there. This from here to here, so that's 20 points. Okay. And let's just open this up a little bit more so we don't see that area. Just watch this chart here. Getting the 36 points now, creeping down a little bit more. Interesting. Yeah, when you take those big hits, like look at the delta difference between here and here is, let me see here. We only had 2 big numbers here, 1,135 punch, 660 punch. Then they did the 5 up. This was just the snaps, right? And so from 1,100 went from 48 80 points looks like. Let's say 50, and where's the 50? Yeah, 80 points. So let them just keep on trucking away here. And then we can see what happens. Two 215s Buy signal has activated, so we're going to see if it's going to be consolidation mode still before the turnaround. We're at 29 points a minute now, so it has slowed down quite a bit. Okay, I think we might be trying to get into our area of interest. Okay, let's go where the volume is now. So we're right literally at volume point of control there. Okay. I'd like to get back to 23 here. Still a little bit of resistance here. Big wick, big wick, big wick. Follow, follow. Doji candle. Perfect. Now we're into the chop zone. We're just leaving out of it, so we're starting to get into chop zone. You can take an early entry into the chop, but I'm going to wait just a little bit longer because it's still not passing my trend tracker numbers here. Okay, we got a marker here, which is good. That's my first marker. Now let's see if it bounces down or if it's still going to push up. If it starts pushing up, we can probably go for it. There you go, there's the first resistance. And we're actually hitting, looks like old market open pricing too. Watching Delta right now. I'm going to be changing this Delta thing so I can have a little red-green bar here to see which direction those Deltas moving.
By opportunity.
Just watching Delta, see if it changes. We're right in the right line here. We're right in that middle zone. Just let them play for a while here. We're 24 points a minute now. It's nice now because we're in the chop and this thing's the marker over, it's going to turn green right away. And when it does, we're laughing. Yeah, we got a little bit ways to go yet. Just check one more thing here.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, let's see if I can get a few points here. Early entry bar. Got our first box here. Can we get to 90?
Order filled.
We're done for today, guys. $455. That was what I was waiting for. I know it was a long video. We didn't even get into the green zone. And I'm going to show you why I chose it from that point forward, okay? I always, when I get to a marker of a trend tracker, I won't play with it. Let them hit, do the reversal, continue up. My marker finally broke down. We got out of the hot zone here. So you know how it just dropped and went like this. It might go up all the way back up to the volume point of control here. But I mean, we got $455 today, guys. Just like that. Just seconds. And we're just turning around. And that's not bad for coming in. The video is 32 minutes right now. It's on pre and waiting for all the ugliness to come through. Because I'm still in the chop zone, I'm still waiting for it. I wanted to take that impulse move up right from the crossing. I was seeing it just turning around. And what I also use when I'm watching back and forth, this one's a big one for me, is this is called the buy-sell activator. And I wrote it quite a while ago. And unfortunately, it doesn't stay on your templates for some reason. I still got there's some kind of type error. So I compare the oil market with the NASDAQ. And that's what it is. That's what I'm comparing it to. And it works very, very well for movements. So when this thing started turning around here, I could have probably taken it, possibly. But because the volatility is moving at, what, 20, 30 points a minute, and see how she's pulling down again? I said I cut off right at, that was where the trend tracker was. That's why I shut her down. I'm not playing that game, guys. It's just too evil. So I took the first bite of the apple as soon as this started crossing. When this was coming here, I was noticing the energy, and I saw it getting close to the trend tracker. I said we can get those points quite easily. But yeah, so what I was looking for is where you can see where did I enter? Yeah, I just only entered late when the candle was starting to come here. We were just breaking the 70% zone. We were breaking all these zones here, and we could see the energy building up. And then I said, okay, we can get to this first marker. What's going to happen now? Oh, I don't know if this line pops this way. No, it doesn't. So this is my buy marker now. Unless if I get another one of these coming lower here, and then we'll get a new entry point. But as you can see, I closed at 887.50. Close enough, within 2.5 points, right? So 2.5 points to the top on the trend tracker. I wanted to put money in the bank. Come on, you don't want to throw away $455 US if the market's just going to throw it at you. And now, because we are right now in chop, like I said, this area is kind of called chop. It can oscillate up and down. I would wait personally for a color code change, and then I'll jump in. I know we're going long right now. It's hitting these boxes, but we're still playing. This could turn red again, and then it's going to crash. We don't know yet. But the way the energies are moving, it looks like it wants to pull up. But that's it. I'm done for today. 35-minute video, and just check the trade right at the end, and we'll go from there. Pinpoint your trades, trade safe. Take care.